fast forward, at FITM, I got accepted to the third year program. I was one of the 10 students. I got to do the fashion show. The school gave out 10 tickets for that night. I gave my family 8 tickets. I saved 2 tickets for Vietnamese media. It was a Vietnamese newspaper and a Vietnamese television. Because I knew the school will have the American press. I want to bring my people. Because of that ticket, that press, Asia Entertainment and Paris by Night saw me. And they asked me to do a fashion show 3 days after I graduated.
That's amazing. So it seems like with your experience with Paris by Night and then now with your Netflix show, Say I Do, you have a platform and so you could reach a wide range of people. And I'm just thinking that with your design, you see that as tied to certain things that you would want to change in society. You know, is there a relationship between Áo Dài and social change?
Yes, thank you for this question. So, as a Vietnamese-American, it was hard to, so I shared this on national news. Parents of immigrants, or immigrant friends, my fellow immigrants who's my generation. There's a showing out there that says A, doctor, B, lawyer, C, engineer, D, disappointment. And I have been a disappointment for a very, very long time. Because first of all, I'm the only child and I'm gay. That's a disappointment. Second, I decided to do fashion. That's a disappointment. But that disappointment had gave me the motivation and gave me strength to just follow my dream and follow my passion. Because when you get to do what you do, truly, that's the definition of success to me. And being a Vietnamese-American in the US and be a fashion designer for 10 years, I had to hide my identity. I had to fight for my identity. There were reps and buyers. They said, your name is too Vietnamese. You need to have an American first name so it's easy for people to remember your brand or easier to sell. You cannot put an Áo Dài in your collection. It's too Vietnamese, too ethnic. So I had to do Western style. I did gowns. I did, from Paris by Night, I crossed over to the mainstream. And I had J-Lo, Ariana Grande, Katy Perry wore my gown on the red carpet. But people don't know that's my gown unless they read the caption, right? Because I will never be able, as much as I design all these beautiful gowns, but I cannot compete with Prada, Versace, Valentino, the houses that's been around for hundreds of years. And people always have an idea that we Asian cannot produce high-end. We always help. We help the luxury brand. And so I was like, how am I gonna change this? Thank God, I got a life-changing experience to cast on a show called Say I Do on Netflix. The producer was like, there's no way we can find this person. So the show is a bridal show. We have to put together, there was me, a designer, a chef, who's Jeremiah Brent, you know, the famous Jeremiah Brent with Nate Berkus, and then Gabe, who's Italian, who's an amazing chef. We have 1 week to put together a wedding for a couple, a lucky couple, right? And they were like, there's no way we can find someone who can make a wedding dress in 24 hours. Well, they met me and they're like, well, we have a show. I was able to create bridal gowns to tell their love story within a week. But then, because like Ji Thuy say, I have that platform and I want to use it to let people know that be true to who you are will always win. And so when the show came out, people know who I am. And then it gave the opportunity. And then there was so many like planning, Ty's gonna do this, Ty's gonna do that, Ty's gonna be in New York, Ty's gonna be in Vietnam, Ty's gonna do all this. And then COVID hit. Mind you, I was on cloud 9 and then it dragged me down to the bottom. 0 business, 0 show. Say I Do no more. No wedding. Netflix also offered me a spin-off before Say I Do come out. That got canceled. I was depressed. I was really, and because if mentally it gets to you, right? And as a creative person, then how should I say, savior, actress Kelly Marie Tran. I'm forever in debt to her. She decided to wear an Áo Dài. She wanted to wear an Áo Dài for the premiere of Raya and the Last Dragon for Disney. Became this iconic moment, and it woke me up from my depression. She saved my life. And that's when I was like, why am I hiding myself? Why am I fighting for this? I should be doing what I'm doing, just focus on the Áo Dài and just be me. Be true to who I am and just stay in my own lane. I don't need to cater to everybody. I just need to cater to the people who actually care about my garments. And I have never been so happy in my life. And true happiness, and when you're actually happy with what you do and what you live and how you live every day, it attracts luck, opportunity, joy. I get to meet Monique Dung. I'm now an author. What? Like, it's crazy, right? And then now I'm like in development to do projects to tell story about Áo Dài. And now I'm here talking to you so proudly. So people, all ages, all races, just be true to who you are. You will win.
Thank you. Traditional path, of lawyers or doctors and want to be artists or designers, what would your advice be to them?
I mean, they're all great, right? Doctor, lawyers, engineer, we need them. I need them. But like I said from the last point I shared, just really be true to who you are. And communication. Talk to your parents. Don't hide away from your parents. I am now, I might share a little bit too much, but I'm now 44. I'm gonna be 45 December. I didn't come out to my parents until I was 36. Because I was just hiding from them. I was just always avoiding them. And it wasn't fair for my partner, Kevin, who I've been together with now for 18 years. I was hiding him for 10 years. And then I decided to come out. And I was like, I'm not gonna come out to my parents until I'm ready. And with us, we take success to pay back for our parents, right? I say, I'm gonna wait. I don't wanna come out when I'm a struggling artist. I wanna come out when I'm be able to take care of me and take care of them. So if they disown me, it's okay, but I still be able to take care of them because I'm the only child. So be responsible when you come out, right? And give them time because they may not know what you are going through. You expect people to know who you are, so you have to give them the time to know who you are, right? And so I come out to them. And then at the same time, the show came out on Netflix, and it's like I came out on 90 countries, So I'm like, sorry, And then, but it was like a lift. I text my parents after I said, you might be disappointed, you might be sad, but I'm so happy that I don't have to lie to you anymore. Because every time I see them lying, whether Kevin is a friend, Kevin is the best friend, or I don't want to get married because I'm busy working. We all say that. So when is the right time? Be true to who you are. Live your life to the fullest. And if you want to be an artist, be an artist. If you want to follow your parents' expectation, do it. But my only advice to you is do not give up. No matter what, do not give up because it's not an easy road. For us, it's not an easy road. And it's okay to start all over again. I started with nothing. So if I fail, and I have failed many, many times, But then when you fail, you learn something, and then an opportunity will come, other opportunity will come. And trust me, opportunity comes when you least expect it. Seriously, you don't even know. Immigrant kid came over from Vietnam in 1993. I didn't think my face gonna be on Netflix. Thái Nguyễn is gonna be on Netflix, or my name is gonna be on co-author with Monique Du for Simon Schuster. You don't know that, and I did not plan for it. The whole plan was how to be a good person and do good, because you will receive good.
Thank you so much.